Welcome to my witchy world. Today I am going to take you on a little risky adventure. I'm tired of giving you the boring stuff, so today I'm going to show you just how haunted our French Quarter is. We're going to go into a place that's making me a little nervous, and being a psychic medium, that's saying something. But you see, we witches and the church haven't always had a good rapport. Remember the burning times, the Inquisition? Yeah, I'm not feeling comfortable about this. However, I'm going to take you into one of the most haunted places in our French Quarter. Our city is over 301 years old. This whole entire French Quarter is haunted. They may tell you 95%, but I'm telling you, it is all haunted. If you do not have a resident spirit, you have a visiting spirit that will walk through your walls. They don't see walls, they will just walk through to go and visit their neighbors. But you see, I'm going to take you into one of the most historical buildings where it has been made haunted mainly because they tend to bury people under it. That's right, I'm going to take you into the St. Louis Cathedral. Now, this cathedral, the first two churches that were here were burnt down. Once in 1788 because for some reason they wouldn't ring the bell to let the fire brigade know in 1788 on Good Friday that there was a building on fire and it was going to catch the entire colony on fire, but you know, the priest wouldn't ring the bell. So the church burnt, as well as about 800 and some buildings out of the 1100 that they had. So what took 80 years to build took them only a couple hours to burn to the ground. And then again, in 1794, just 6 years later, they hadn't even gotten the lot rebuilt. Once again, another fire happened in the same block and burnt the church again. So, the church you see today, the cathedral, was built after the fire of 1794. So that's where we're going to go today, guys. And I'm going to need you to watch me a little bit. If I start to feel warm, I might have you check me out, make sure I'm not burning or smoking or something, because it makes me a little nervous, honestly, to go inside. But whew, here we go. Okay, guys, here we go. Like I said, I'm going to have you keep an eye on me periodically to make sure that nothing's happening. We don't need any smoke. We don't need anything like that. We don't need to burst into flames. And I'm trusting you to keep an eye on me. And let me know if you see anything down below in the comments. Just comment if you see any spirits, if you see mist, orbs, anything in this video. Because I didn't bring any equipment. So it's just going to be my sense of what I feel. And if there's anything that you see. Alright? So let's go. Okay, so far so good. All right. All right, we're gonna go in. Let me know if you see anything. it doesn't look too scary. See what I told you? Looks like a headstone or a memorial. Lots of memorial plaques. Here's another one. Lots of people in here today. Alright guys, I'm going to have you check me real quick, make sure I'm not smoking or anything. Okay guys, do you see any smoke? Anything coming off of me? We're good? We good? Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Well, I'm almost through the entire church. So far, so good. I'm not sure how many confessionals they actually need in a church, but they have at least 3, maybe 4. It's massive. But I survived. Okay, guys. We're gonna head on to the next location. Well, I made it out. I didn't catch fire, I don't think. I got a little warm in there a couple of times though. And I just know that if there weren't all those people in there, we'd probably been able to see something spirit-wise. But as you could see, there were several memorial plaques, 2 on the floor, several around on the walls. So there's definitely people buried underneath the church, just like I was told. So we're gonna go on to the next location. Now, I am gonna take you into Jackson Square's park area. It is very haunted, and you can see spirits moving through the mist when it's foggy at night here. But it has a very dark history. This was the town square, so this is where all of the executions would be carried out. We've had the gallows, we've had the guillotine, and we've had firing squads. So thousands of people have lost their lives here through the 1700s and early 1800s, until finally, in the middle 1800s, it became Jackson Square. So I'm going to take you inside. It makes me very uncomfortable in here. I always seem to feel very anxious. I don't know if I'm picking up on the spirits of those who died or those that were their loved ones that had to watch them die. But let's go ahead and go inside. Okay, so here we go, guys. We're going to go into Jackson Square. See, this whole area is actually called Jackson Square, and it is from Decatur Street, which we came in, St. Anne, goes to Charters that runs in front of the church, St. Peter on the other side. So it is one full block, and this whole area is known as Jackson Square. Now, this is our park area. Lots of people like to come in here and they like to be married, but this is a very haunted and dark history location. So, I'm going to take you over to Andrew Jackson's statue. It was erected, I believe, in 1851. Now, don't get me on all these dates, guys. I'm giving you approximate because, honestly, I'm not a tour guide. So, I'm just going to give you rough ideas. And that would be our tugboats or our natchez or maybe the ferry. I'm not sure which one that was, letting off some steam. But where I'm walking to now is Andrew Jackson's statue. So I'm going to show you the front part. So you can get an idea. You see, now we have Andrew Jackson's statue. And right there is where they used to hang people, and where they used to cut off their heads, and where they used to kill them from a firing squad. Also, the French used some really bad torture devices like the wheel in here as well. So this whole square has a real dark history, and it feels very uncomfortable. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's the energy of those people that were on the gallows or at the guillotine or at the firing squad ready to die, or if it was the people watching. But I always seem to have issues breathing in here, and it's starting to happen again. But I just wanted to bring you in and let you see it. It is a little unnerving, I guess, to put it nicely. But people get married in here and they think it's wonderful because they don't know the dark history. But as you look around, you see people sitting on the benches. You can see over here where our carriages are, so you can get a carriage ride. Lots of really cool things here in Jackson Square. But I just wanted to point out the dark history here. And you want to visit? It does close at sundown, but you can look through the gates, you can look through the fence, and you can see the spirits walking around and shadows moving back and forth in the fog a lot of times when it's really late at night. And I've stayed out here until 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and you can really see them. and it almost feels like they reach out to grab you outside of the fence. So come and check it out if you dare. So spirits even happen when you're in a bar or a restaurant. Like I said, the entire French Quarter is haunted. So here's Melissa, my favorite bartender, and she's going to tell you a story about what happened to her one night while she was here working behind the bar in the Corner Oyster Bar. And by the way, if you really want a good drink and some good food, stop in and see her. She works every night, so that's the time to come. Come in and maybe you'll meet the spirits too. All right, introduce yourself.
I'm Melissa, bartender at Corner Oyster House. Now, I gotta tell you. So I was walking back here from a table. I dropped their check off. Their screen was up because I had just printed their check. So I'm walking past this. It cashed out by itself. So I'm looking like, how did it cash out by itself? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Ooh. I didn't do it. I didn't press anything. The only thing I did was hit print. So I walked back out. I go tell Rose. I'm like, first she had to go talk to the table about something. But I'm like, okay, this really just happened. This really just happened. I'm waiting on people at the same time, so I really couldn't like process it. Something or someone really cashed my check out and popped the door open. Somebody rings stuff in, and I'm sure I was short $2 yesterday. It was like $10 the night before. I'm having to train myself to not leave stuff up on the screen, and then I talked to Willow, and Willow's like, there's ghosts running around here, but they're like friendly ghosts, like they're playful. I'm like, well, at least they're not evil ghosts, because I would die. They really like close up. Have you ever experienced that? Tickets just catching themselves up on the screen. I always felt a presence of something. I don't know what it is. I know when she's around. I know when she's around. I feel it. I feel her presence. It's crazy. It's super crazy. But when that happened, I'm like, why? Why did somebody need to confirm what I felt?
Well, they like to appreciate it, right?
Clearly, I'm just like, just happened. I'm still processing. Like that really cashed itself out. Rose had to go reverse the cash thing. She was here. We're trying to get them to run the cameras back.
Well, it's been a day. I've taken everybody on these wonderful adventures to the church, to Jackson Square, and now I'm going to enjoy a little bit of spirits myself. So I hope you enjoyed the ride, and until next time, hope you have some witchy adventures.